The type of letter that I write, kind of, I have received, shall we do, Squirrels? It's like this man that was asking his friends the suggestion, what shall I give as a birthday present to someone, I don't know. And I said, well, I have no idea. The only thing is I strongly recommend you not to give them a zebra. And he asked people and everybody said, I don't know, but don't give them a zebra. So in the end, of course, he had to give them a zebra because that was the only suggestion he had got. So maybe I should do the squirrels. But okay, let's say that I have received a shotgun. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not so much.
No, you please do. Okay, I do the bad letter and you do the good letter. The bad letter is the way I would have written. Not bad. It's okay. But it's not good. I will thank you, dear auntie, for the gun you gave to me for my birthday. And this is why I don't want them. Why I don't really, because that is imposing American values on them. Everybody should have a gun. If they don't like them, they will shoot them. So I would like to thank you very much for the present, for the shotgun you gave me on my birthday.
No.
It's Christmas. It was Christmas. Okay, you gave me for Christmas. And I will always remember, and whatever, I don't even write that. And thank you very much, and Olaf. Okay, now you do the example of the good letter.
Dear Auntie, the gun you give, I don't remember well.
It starts 12 squirrels down.
No, I will do the bad letter.
I have already done to that. So I have to do the good letter also.
Yeah.
It starts 12 squirrels down. That is, he has already shot 12 squirrels with a gun. And this shotgun. Pardon?
3 to go. Yeah.
3 to go, yes. And the shotgun you had given me was really came in handy, as you can understand. And I use it several out shooting squirrels, that's all. And you end this letter. That is to give a good example, not just a standard. Kind of my letter, you can have a standard. Thank you for the you gave me to Christmas, and you only have to fill in the shotgun. So 12 squirrels down, 3 to go. I mean that is typical for the present. So it really shows a commitment also about the present.
Yeah, so it's something like, because when we write a thank you letter, because Olaf has been really grateful for us, right? And when I went to this class and the professor taught about how to write a thank you letter, I really remember myself writing so many thank you letters, like same pattern thank you letters to Olaf. I felt really bad, to be honest. And the thing was, because you get so many things from that person and you just write a very futile letter to that person, just saying thank you, which is kind of an empty thank you, to be honest. And if you write something that is some kind of suspense or something that you really work hard on, that letter itself really shows your gratitude to that person, right? So it's really important for you to say thank you from a very creative manner, which will also excite that person who is receiving that letter and make that person happy. Yeah, so it's kind of
that's what I want.
Gratitude exchange.
That's what I wanted you to say.
Yeah.
We have had also very many interesting conversations since we left letters and started with email. So it's not only that. Okay, so now, Tsena, is there any, and thank you, Tseya, for participating. Any more questions to Tsena?
I just wanted to say something. So, Khalid talked about his ideology. What I kept myself, my own ideology is I really don't care about what others think. And I think that's a very important thing in our Tibetan society. I don't mean it in a very bad manner. I mean it from how we normally perceive others judging us, right? Whatever we do, we feel like there is someone who is judging me. And to be honest, you don't really have to care about what others like perceives you as. When I used to, I gave the same talk when I came to Selakui last time. I know boys are more confident when it comes to standing up in front of audience, and girls are more shy. But if you really want to go to the outside world, you won't be able to sustain if you are this shy. You have to come up with ideas, you have to stand up and share your ideas. You just can't stay in one corner and stay just mute. And what I normally feel when I stand up, even if I make mistake when I stand up, I feel like when I'm done, that's it, right? Someday people are going to forget what I've said just now, what I've just made a fool of myself, right? So you don't really have to worry about what others think. Just have to, I remember so many opportunities that I got from Selakoi, because it's a very small school and you get so many opportunities. You just go up and then, like we have so many talent nights, right? And although all the students didn't have that much talent, but all of them like kind of sang songs, right? But I'm sure they did learn a lot about how to stand in front of audience. But that's kind of another skill, right? So it's always worth it to like stand up and share your own opinions, even though you don't feel like your opinions is good enough, but you always have another thing that is always there, like the communication skill, like improvement in communication skill, or standing in front of the audience. So that skill always develops, even though your opinion is not that good. When I interact with my American friends, they even don't have really good opinions, but they just stand up and they say something, right? And some of the students just don't even listen to what they say. It's if they ask what that person said, they won't know, right? But then that person who is standing in front of them is really learning a lot. So you just think about what are the perks that you are getting by standing up, rather than thinking about all the futile like judgments that people are making about you. Yeah, so it's really important.
Thank you. It's very true what Sarah says. It's a pity Rinchen isn't here. I know he will not mind that I tell you this. Some of you experienced his first stage performance. The staff of Selakoi, they almost fell backwards on their chairs when Rinchen was standing on the stage doing a performance. And he had practiced that day to do it. He went off from things that I wanted him to do. And then he, afterwards he said, I wasn't very good, was I? And I said, this is Bryan Adams' imitation, summer of '69 or something. And I said, well, I've heard better. But then I heard Bryan Adams, and he sang like Rinchen did. I mean, it was an imitation of Bryan Adams, even if it wasn't all that good. I mean, that odd voice and so on, that's how Bryan Adams sings also. But I mean, that meant a lot, I think, both for Rinchen and for the staff's appreciation of Rinchen, that he did that. But I know I was sitting among the staff, and they were so surprised. What is he doing there? Okay, can you stop and start again?
Emotion.